Okay, so this is video 2 of the how to produce a map on Google Maps. So we got to the last stage where we just sketched out a rough map of where we wanted to go, and you can see around there that's what we're doing. What I do now is when I hit the print screen button, I've got a software program that comes up, and it's a screen grabber, an editor, and you'll see it's going to come up now. It's called Garmin Print Screen Pro Screenshot Editor. You can do this in Paint, so you can screen grab it and then open up Paint and paste, hit right click within Paint and paste this picture in. But I find this one quite a useful little thing. So what you can do is, here's the screen grab that's actually put that grab. So all I'm going to do now is drag the side of the thing in by clicking on the little controls, get it to the size I want, and then up here I've got in there crop to selection, so you go like that and it just gives me the selection of that. And then what I do is hit up here, go in save as a graphics file, and then it gives me a couple of options. So the default option is to save it as a bitmap, as you can see down here. So you give it a title, Hollyport ride, whatever you want to call it, whatever it is, the BTS A ride, B ride, C ride. Go down, drop down, hit the JPEG, save it as a JPEG file. It's going to save it in down there. I don't want to save it in my squash results, so Dad's folder. And then I've got a Berkshire Squad. Oh, Berkshire Squad, that's squash. Let's save it in there. Go in there. I should have a BTS Club League, cycle routes. There you go. Put it in there. So hit the save button, and then that just saves that picture in there. And I've exit out here. Screenshot editor options. Alright, just exit out, just close that down there. Yeah, it's going to tell me that brings this map back up. And now what I've got is a little JPEG version. If I open up my Explorer, go to Dad's folder, cycle routes, and if you just look at this one up here, go hit the thumbnail bit, it should show me the rides. So this is the Hollyport ride. So I can now I can just copy that and paste it into any online site, paste it into the BTS Facebook forum, whatever I want to do with it. So that's how I do that. Close that down. Now what I'm going to do is actually going to show you how to convert this into a GPX file that you can load into your Garmin. So go over here and I'm going to go, I've got my places, but actually get directions, so I can hit get directions and then go down here, save to my maps. If I click on that button down there, save to my maps, it's going to ask me what I want to call it. So the last one I had was BTF Ride to Hollywood, so create a new map. Eventually I'll do this.
Easy it is to post playlists and tracks.
So if I create a new map, I'm going to go save, and it's saving the route into my places. So now I can edit the route. If I just scroll out, you'll see it's exactly the same route as I had before. There it is, going round out of Barry Avenue, Head, Maidenhead Road, round through Hollyport, Forest Green, Drift Road, back round and in. And this file here, you can get an export of it. So I can edit it. I go edit, give it a title, BTS Hollyport Ride, and a description. Yeah. From loop out from Windsor to Hollyport and back. Give it that and hit save. Here you can save it as public or unlisted, but I've saved it there. So hit done and you get back in there. So you can see just on this bit of the screen here, there's a KLM editor. So if I, it's not an editor actually, it's a download. So if I click that button, you look down here, it's actually downloading a file, and this is an Eastern and Northerns and a points file that follows the route round. So it's BTS Hollyport Ride, KLM, and that saves that into my, if I go into my computer, it will save it into my downloads file. So if you go to folders, look at my documents and downloads, and you can see the number is BTS Hollyport Ride, and there it is, KLM file BTS Hollyport Ride. So what we're now going to do is actually convert that KLM file into a well, let's go home, you don't want to look at all my emails. So take that home. I'm going to convert that into a GPX file, and there is a program on the internet that I use to do this, and it's called GPS Visualizer Conversion. So I open that up, and it's just an internet site, and what this does, it converts, as you can see in here, it converts files from one form to another. So what you do is the site opens up and I say I want a GPX file. I go here, choose a file, and then what that does is open a box. It's going to go back to my documents, downloads again, open that up. There's my BTS Hollyport Ride, so I've chosen that. I'm going to open that. So you can see in here, it's the file that I've chosen is a BTS Hollyport Ride KLM file extension, and I'm going to convert it to a GPX file. I give it a name. Paste your data in here, but I'll just give it the Hollyport loop, and hit the convert button. And then what it does there, you see in here, it's actually converted all that file. And it's given you the latitude and longitudes of where all the turn points are, and pasted it onto Google Maps. So now what I can do is here, I can go up here and I can click to download. So you see that a bit in there. You can also donate to the site if you want. Obviously somebody's running up this. I haven't got around to that yet. But anyway, so click to download. And what you'll see is down here, it's downloading the GPX file. Down there, so you can do one or two things. You can click on that file, and it'll ask me if and it'll open it up for me in just a text editor. So this is just a notepad, and now you can see all the turn points that it's got in there. That's quite a useful little tool. I'll just shut that down, but actually what I want to do is load that into my Garmin. So I go back in there, look into my computer, folders bit, hit my documents, look in downloads, and there you can see it's the GPX file that I've downloaded. Now if you've got a Garmin, which I have, but you just load that into the appropriate file within your Garmin, turn your Garmin on, and I've got a Garmin 800, which is really quite nice, and then you can just follow the route, load it in, and it'll take you to start and finish the route and follow it around on the Garmin. So great, that's how you do that. So I think we're going to end this now. Go down here and stop.